welcome back to my channel. So I just wanted to do something a little different today than I normally do. I wanted to do a video about how to obtain more subscribers. So this is a little bit of a milestone video for me. I now have 300 subscribers, which for large channels doesn't sound like a lot, but for a small channel it is. And I got them in a relatively small amount of time. So I wanted to share some of my tips with y'all about how I did it. I know there's a lot of small channels out there who could use some advice. So I thought I'd share what I have done in order to get my subscribers quickly. But first, I want to start by saying thank you. Thank you for subscribing to my channel. It means a lot to me. I love sharing new content with all of you, and I'm exploring different types of content. And I want to talk about that in a minute too, but I just wanted to start by saying thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. So this video, I'm going to share 10 tips with you that helped me to get 300 subscribers in 2 months, which some people may think that's a lot of time. Some maybe realize that that's not very much time. And when I first started exploring YouTube and what I wanted to do on it, and I watched some other videos on tips on how to gain subscribers, some of them, it took them a year to do that. So I thought, no, I am not taking a year to do this. But it's also important to remember this isn't a marathon, or it is a marathon. I need some alcohol this morning. It's a sprint. Jesus. It's important to remember that this is a marathon. It is not a sprint. So let's get started. So the first thing that I want to share with you, number one, is know your audience. It's really difficult to gain subscribers if you don't know who you are trying to target. So if you have a clear idea of what your YouTube channel is going to be about, that helps, because then you can focus more of your videos on who it is that you're trying to drive to your channel. The second thing that I want to talk about is charisma. Flair, charisma. It's important that when people watch your videos, they're not watching someone who's talking like this, who's uncomfortable, who doesn't like being on camera. I actually don't like being on camera. I don't. But I like sharing things with people, and so I thought this would be a good outlet. But being comfortable and practice in front of, I've seen other people talk about practicing in front of a mirror, or practice in front of friends. Practice just recording and then deleting if you want, but get comfortable, because that way when you realize that there's someone on the other side of the camera, then people will want to watch and be more engaged because they feel like you're talking to them. So it's really important to get a little comfortable in your skin. It's okay. Trust me. The other thing that I want to talk about, if I can move my chair. Oh, I can't move my chair. My bed's behind me. Get out of the way, bed. The third thing, 3 as they do here in Korea, is be adaptable. It's really important to be adaptable. Now, if you want to make a YouTube channel about sharing your family vacation videos with the rest of your family, then who cares? Put it up there, make it so only certain people can watch it. But if you want to grow your channel, if you actually want to share more of your experiences in a way that people are interested in watching, you've got to be adaptable. You've got to remember that you need to make videos based on what they want to see, not what you want to put up there. Unless you're those people who just want to share with grandma, then that's fine. But being adaptable, you'll notice on my channel, I actually have experimented with different avenues. My channel originally, and still is, partly about my life experiences here in South Korea. I got married at a late age to a Korean national. So I uprooted my whole life and moved from Oregon in the United States to South Korea, and I love it here. But that's why I wanted to share some of my experiences, not just about living in South Korea, but what it's like living and being married to a foreigner and living in a new country. It's it's lots of fun and a lot of strange things. So I am going to share some of those things. But you'll also notice I've experimented with other things. With the coronavirus going on right now, there's a lot of people who just need to be uplifted. So I've shared some really fun meme compilations because I have teenagers. Well, they're not, oh my God, they're not teenagers anymore. Anyway, that's a whole other problem I'll have to deal with another day. But exploring and experimenting with different ideas in what you're interested in will help too, because if you stick with only one idea and you're rigid and you're not flexible, then with the subscribers that you receive for that one thing, people are fickle. They are. People are fickle. So what they're going to be interested in today, they're not going to be interested in tomorrow. If you think about how many different types of videos you watch on YouTube, they're doing the same things. So explore different options. But as your channel continues to grow, you really need to hone that down, because then the people who are subscribing for those different things are going to lose interest as you start really branching out continuously into a lot of different avenues. The number 4 that I want to share with you is ask people to subscribe. Ask them to comment. In fact, it's really important, and in fact, I'd really love it for all of you right now to subscribe to my channel and comment below and let me know what type of videos you're interested in watching. What if you'd like more content like this about how I've continued to grow my small channel into something bigger, or if you're interested in some of the things that I experience here in Korea. Let me know what you're interested in, because I like to get that feedback. And if there's something that you would rather see or that you would like me to improve on, let me know in the comments. I'm always up for constructive criticism. I know how you can be, YouTube. I said constructive. You'd think that people would automatically subscribe to a channel that they're interested in. They don't. And in fact, when I listened to another YouTuber comment about how important it is to ask people to subscribe, and I started it, that's also, I noticed a huge significant amount of new subscribers when I said, hey, click subscribe. You never know, you might see some more videos that you're interested in. So go ahead and do that now too. Thank you. So my number 5 that I want to share with y'all is about the thumbnails. They are incredibly important. Making a good thumbnail, and I'm not even saying that I am an expert at making thumbnails, because I am constantly changing and exploring different ideas and innovating and asking my husband, hey, what do you think of this one? And he'll be like, or eh. So whatever, just trying different, constantly trying to evolve it, but make sure it's something that people will want to see and want to click on your video. Because if you just have a picture of grandma, I don't know, unless your grandma's doing something really cool, usually not so much, but having a thumbnail that really captures people's attention is really important. And going along with that, my number 6 suggestion is about the header. So along with the thumbnail that catches people's attention, the other thing is the header. A lot of people do things that are really clickbaity, and I'm not saying you should go crazy clickbaity, because if you do and people click on it because you said, look, a shark ate a child, and it's a picture of a little kid singing Baby Shark going do 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 do. I don't want to get that song stuck in my head, and now I've just done it. Dear Lord. I can't. Anyway, then they're gonna be disappointed. So having a header that's a little clickbaity, not too much, just a little, it will really help. The other thing going along with the header is how many characters to use. So something I've really noticed that helps is by using about 85 to 90 characters, because that way I'm using the full extent of my possibility. But you don't want to just throw words up, because again, no one's going to click on it. Using some sort of sentences to put those together is important. So continuing along with this theme, number 7, got something on my finger there. Talk about being fickle. I guess that's not fickle, that's short attention span. Anyway, number 7, keywords. So we all know that keywords are important, but a lot of people will go and just use a bunch of the keywords that the big YouTube channels are using. And trust me, if you do that, your page is never going to be seen. So we all know that YouTube has an algorithm, and I don't even fully understand the algorithm yet. I'm still learning, I'm still growing, but we know that the algorithm is important. And so using keywords to add them to the keyword search is going to help you get those subscribers, because they're also going to see your videos and click. And another video, if you're interested, leave a comment below. I also can do a video on what the click rate is and why it's so important that you get those up, and how to help you to grow that information. Because again, it's a lot of algorithm stuff. And so if you're interested, I can share some of those tips with you too. But going back to the keywords, it's important that you find niche keywords that those big channels are not using, because you don't want to be in competition with them. Because trust me, you're not competition. If you think that you are going to get on the same page as like PewDiePie with the keywords that you have, then really 100 million subscribers and you're 3? No. So finding those keywords is really important. So doing research, that is my number 9. Research. If you want to grow your channel, you need to do research. So doing research on keywords, looking and finding out what is pulling up in the keyword search, and not just using the 1-2 words, but pulling out some sentences. What do you usually type if you're interested in finding a video similar to yours? Market research is really important with any business, and that's what this is. It's a hobby that can also be a business if you want to grow your channel. So it's important to do that market research. Watch other videos like this that talk about how to grow your channel. Take lots of notes. Also watch videos that are similar to the ones that you want to make. Find out how they're putting information in their what's the word? Oh my God, I just lost my train of thought. Number 8. Number 8 is about putting keywords in the description. Using that space in the description is really important, and making sure that your keywords and the sentences and the paragraph that you're putting in your description box and in your header, that they all are matching, because that is going to help the algorithm identify that, oh, her video is really talking about all the things that she's putting in the keywords, because they're also mentioned in the description box. They're mentioned in the header. So taking advantage of that opportunity is really important. Now, going back to the doing research, like I was saying, watching videos that are similar to yours, seeing how they are making their thumbnails, what they're putting in their description box. Don't copy them. You don't want to plagiarize, because people on YouTube are smart. They start to figure these things out. Don't plagiarize, but get ideas. Those things can really help with your creativity, and also help you to figure out how to market your channel. And number 10, lastly, I want to talk about equipment. Many people think that they need to have a lot of expensive equipment to do a YouTube channel. You don't. Even I've heard even some of the really, really large channels have talked about this. Getting started, if you have a good camera phone, if you have a good smartphone, you can even buy a light. Like I bought a light for my channel for less than $20, I think. And having some good editing programs. I actually started with my editing program being on my phone. You can get paid $30 for some editing programs that you can do right on your phone to make things easier as you're starting. You don't have to be intimidated to think you have to have a lot of big crazy things to do a YouTube channel. You don't. But if you follow the tips that I gave you, you'll be able to go from 0 subscribers to 300 in a short time, just like me. So I really hope that this video helped you get some ideas on how to grow your small channel. And remember, this is a marathon. It's not a sprint. Don't give up right away just because you aren't seeing your results. The YouTube algorithm can pick you up months later, and you can see the video that you worked so hard on that has like no views, all of a sudden get picked up and skyrocket with the views and the subscribers. So don't give up, and put that content out regularly. I guess that would be a number 11 if I was doing a number 11. make content regularly. That's what all the YouTubers keep saying. Make content regularly. Even if you feel like no one's watching them, eventually they will. So keep making content regularly, because every time you make one, you're giving YouTube another chance for the algorithm to pick it up and blow your channel up. So again, I hope that all of those tips really helped you. Please leave a comment below and do let me know what things you're interested in seeing next in my videos. And also if any of these tips helped you. I'd really like to know if they did and if you're interested in more. And also please don't forget to subscribe to my channel. And I hope that all of you have good luck on YouTube. And thanks again for all of my subscribers. And I hope you all have a wonderful day. And as always, stay classy, YouTube.